Okay, so I'm back with a little bit of info about eyebrows. I had a really bad threading incident the other day. Went to somebody new and was too overcome with the pain of dealing with the eyebrows to even notice what happened till I came home. So if you look closely, you can see they're really quite thin for what I like. They're sparse in places. I'm just not happy with the brows right now. And eyebrows are really important. They frame the face. Evidence for this, if anyone's interested. They love their fashion magazines like I do. In this month's issue of Self, there's a whole article on before and afters with eyebrow makeovers, and there's some great tips and tricks in there, and they talk about different face shapes, and it's really great. It's a bit of fun. And then also in this most recent issue of Allure, with the lovely Salma on the cover, there's just some fun facts about brows in there. So I recommend picking both of those up because they're a fun read and they talk about the importance of some good eyebrows. So, yeah, as you can see, it's just not a good situation going on with the brows right there. So I've tried lots of different brow products. Again, I've always had sparseness at the end of my brows, so I've tried a lot of different things. And the tried and true test actually came this past Friday. If anyone else is in the New York area, there was an awful thunderstorm that I got caught in coming out of work, and I ran in, was meeting my friends for some margaritas, and walked in after having walked, 15 blocks in this thunderstorm, and I thought, I have no eyebrows right now, probably. They're probably gone. But they weren't, and it's because I used what I consider to be the top 2 long-lasting brow products that are out there. The first one would be the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This really does stay. I mean, I've tested it. Everything from when it was 108 degrees and everything was melting to being out in thunderstorms. And this, I believe, to be the #1 selling product in IT Cosmetics line, and there's a really good reason for that. And some other companies are trying to really model their products after this, but I would stick with this, tried and true. And then, of course, #1 in bulletproof makeup is Miss Mally. So I gotta go with the Mally Brow Beauty Brow Fix. This is great. The combination of the two for me is just the ultimate. So I'm going to go ahead and do the brows. Everyone goes with the trick of it should start here, art should be here, and they should end right about there. So I probably didn't do that perfectly, but I'm sure you've all seen that trick of lining things up correctly. So I'm going to start with the brow power, and I'm going to just start, sorry, to get my compact open here. I'm going to use my Mally. So the first thing I'm going to do is do really, really short strokes. And again, I'm lining up right here. This is where I want the brow to start. Any further in, and you're starting to get into monobrow territory. So really just start there, really light strokes with the IT Brow Power, filling everything in. And for me, I would always say never draw above the brow. I've seen that and you're like, ooh, you've got some fake brows going on. Always come underneath. I think that's really the safest way if you're going to need to add some thickness to your brows. I think that's the best place to do it. So that's actually what I'm going to do to try to make them a bit thicker, is I'm just softly, again, lots and lots of little strokes, going underneath the brow to just thicken them up a little bit. Just following the natural arch. Again, you all know, you've all seen it out there, people who've got these crazy, you know, Sharpie looking arched brows on, and it's just like, that is not the look we're going for. I'm trying to keep it natural. So again, just following along, get the arch. I have some, basically like a bald spot going on right here, so I'm going to concentrate a little bit more with the thickness there, get some more short strokes in there. And again, where I want to add the thickness, I'm doing it underneath the brows that I have. And just to do the lineup again, that's right where I want them to end. So that's perfect. And then the other end of the brow power is this great little brush, and they advertise this as being the trick of what makes it look like real hair. So I just sweep that through, get everything in order, lined up, all the eyebrows standing up. My hair is quite thick, so you really need to groom them into place. And that does, you can see that's blended that a little bit. It really has softened the brow quite a bit, which is really nice. Comb that through. And then to really lock it in there, keep it where I want it to be, we're going to go ahead and use the Mally Brow Beauty Brow Fix, and that's going to hold everything in place, totally up the bulletproof brows. So this color is taupe. I think she has a couple options. Taupe is probably, if you're fair to medium skin tone, this is probably going to work for you. If you have sort of blonde down to medium brown hair, this is probably going to be the best shade for you. And this is a bit thicker, so be mindful, but it doesn't put a lot of pigment on. So it's really more that it's a fix as opposed to a filler, I would say. So just follow right along. Again, short little strokes. Always, you never want to run risk of having that hard, Sharpie looking brow, so you've got to do the soft strokes. Short little strokes. Keeps everything in place. And that's it. And you can see it's just a huge difference. I have one eyebrow, and here I do not have an eyebrow. And I have no other makeup on at the minute, so you're probably like, whoa, that looks a bit intense. But if you're doing your makeup for night and you've got the lashes and you've got, you know, the whole deal, and you've got the beautiful eyeshadows and everything and the liner, this is the perfect complement to it. Again, I have like nothing else going on right now, so it's just my like pale skin, but it's the perfect finisher to when you've got some great smoky eyes. It's just awesome. So those are my picks for eyebrows, and I'm gonna go away and do the other half and do the rest of my face, and I'll check in soon. Bye.